Azeroth's resting place at the Auto Haven Wreckers. Hello everybody, I have not played Claudette Morel in forever, so today we're sporting our nifty Legacy Prestige. The reason I haven't played her in forever is because I prestiged her, and then never leveled her back up. What this essentially means is, in order to get the Legacy item I have on her, I had to prestige during their Legacy event. The problem was back then, there was no incentive to prestige at all. So I had just been spending points until every character got 50, and then just kept spending points in them, which means I wasted a lot of points on characters without prestiging them, but you know, I got all their perks and stuff. Until they came out with this Legacy bullcrap that was like, well, if you did prestige, we're gonna reward you. If you didn't, well, now it's your chance to prestige. And I was like, are you serious? So based on how many times you prestige them, you got the Legacy clothing up to 3 times for the 3 prestiges. But because I had spent so many points, you know, it was as if I was a new player coming in. I could prestige a couple of my characters that were 50, yeah. But then I had to start all over, and the chances of me getting it to an acceptable level was extremely low. So I never leveled Claudette up again. Because when you do prestige, crack check, kids. You didn't see shit. Ah, he saw shit. He saws. Ooh. Woo! I didn't lose him, did I? Oh my god, did I? I totally lost him. He didn't see shit either. I always tell people stay calm because it's likely they didn't see you. And that was very true right there. That was extremely true. Gosh. He's going for that Dwight. Dwight, please don't use my boards. Dwight, please don't use my... Oh, you son of a bitch. You deserve that one, Dwight. You just wasted 2 boards for nothing. For nothing! Why'd you waste 2 boards, Dwight? Oh, that was bad. Let's get it done. Run, kids, run! This is getting ridiculous. Alright, while they're doing that, we just gotta jump on the next one. And I should not have gotten up and run, but I swore he, like, was just playing with me. That's kind of the mind game that you can play in Dead by Daylight. It's like, did he see me? Is he going for me? What I usually do as a killer is I'll, like, intentionally kind of walk past somebody and turn around and hit him if I know they're there. It's pretty good. Man, no one's down yet. 3 generators. Ooh, my empathy is telling me that he's running from them. Oh, well. I'm gonna go try to save her. He had to have seen me. My altruism! So dumb. He's not on me, I don't think. No, but we're gonna go ahead and get another generator. Should be one right there. Oh, Dingleberry. I should have paid attention to my feet, not the sky. Ain't it? Ain't it? Ooh, bollocks. So what I want to do is actually kind of get away from this area. He knows I'm here. Kind of doesn't... I mean, he knows I'm here, but he's not here to claim me. So... generator it is. Oh, the rage quit. Why did you rage quit? Well, I'm gonna be heavily bleeding for the rest of this if I don't make it through. Tell my kids I love them. Or kid. I've got one. His rooster rages on. He's got this. Oh man, it's gonna be a rough life. So, that killer... kind of got away with quite a bit there. Hope there's not another trap just waiting for me. Gotta love fighting trappers, though. They are probably, like, second most terrifying killer for me. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Ooh, we're all hurt now. So now if that heartbeat comes near me and he's chasing someone here, I'll know because of empathy. Thank you, empathy. I mean, they still gotta be in a pretty close range, but we're gonna be getting to the point of the game where I call it the end game, which is kind of obvious once the doors are open, but I'll explain that in just a minute here. Just give me some time to make sure that we are okay, because while he picks that goober up, I'm gonna finish this generator. Oh, you gotta be flubber-knucking me. So this is the end game. That guy is hooked. Killer should either be camping him or coming for the door. And there's no reason for him to not be camping him right now. But if he comes for me, you could potentially get another hit. Or, yeah, there he goes. He was coming to get me or check a door. Let's see. Is the other door open? Is there a trap here? No. It's free reign. So, we're going to go ahead and pull one of these down. Uh-oh. We're playing that dangerous game. It's the end game. No one should be saving that guy on the hook, really. But I think I'm going to go for it. The camper should not be leaving that side. Oh my god. And now we're just feeding him. Oh, spaceman. We gotta go be a hero now. So we're just feeding him as we swap between people. The killer should not leave that location, really, to be fair. And this is what I mean by the end game. So a lot of people don't understand. This is the time that the game is done. Whoever is hooked is dead. And yeah, you can exchange who dies. This is it's kind of like that kind of sacrifice going on. Or you risk oh shit. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, sorry, girl. Oh, fudge. It's a trapper. No, not doing it. I'm not risking myself for them. Sorry. That's how the game should end. Whoever's caught dies. But because they kept doing the swap, now that killer has fully pipped. They could have prevented that by just simply leaving. They could have made that killer safety. The purpose of explaining this is because, let's go through this. It's the end game, the doors are open. There is no incentive for the killer to proceed to chase anybody if somebody is hooked. Because what we are going to do as survivors is save somebody else. Oh man, that noise is going to get real annoying real fast. So by leaving him behind, we have to. It has to be done. He got caught, and then he tried to be the hero to save Spaceman, who then they exchanged spots. And that's possible. Sometimes it's a lot worse than that. Spaceman had a really good medikit, so it's probably worse Spaceman getting out. But when it comes to that point, you cannot call that killer a camper. Yeah, exactly. I applaud this man. He did exactly as the killer should have. Hooked the guy, safetied. That's all he did. It was, we were not good enough to outsmart the killer, so we safetied him. But then, but see, oh my goodness. If you're a team player, Mr. Rooster, it's like, then you should have known better not to go in like that. But yeah, no, we fed the killer, which helps the killer. We, as survivors, did not do our job. We didn't get out. So when you're doing this kind of thing, the big thing is when doors are open, really weigh the options, because the killer should be there, on the hook, waiting, to see if you are coming or if you're leaving. If you leave, then you leave. If the person on the hook just needs to get his extra points by hanging in there, that's got to be the thing. But getting generators that low, that's a kind of different part of the game. In the beginning, if a killer just sits there, you know, 5 generators to go, hooks somebody, that kind of camping is detrimental to the killer, but you should be able to get a lot of the generators at that point. But when doors are open, that's a different story. That's the end of the game, and if the killer catches one more person, that's his final kill. He has no reason to let you go. You to complain to that killer that he camped at that moment is like saying, you did your job, but you should have let him go because we got the doors open. We deserve the win, and it's really not that way. I've had streamers argue with me about that because all they play is Survivor, but when you're a killer, it's a totally different story. It's the end of the game. There's nothing a killer can do once the doors are open, and he knocked somebody down before they got to the door. That person's dead. For the killer to hook them, walk away, look for them, is stupid. That's a stupid strategy. You'd have to be pretty stupid to do that. Or you just don't care about that kill and you're gonna let it go. Because I can guarantee you, if there are 4 survivors up, you knock one of them down, the doors are open, the 3 of them will be right around the corner, waiting for the killer. One person's gonna be teabagging in a corner trying to get the killer to move towards them, while the other 2 friends are just in 2 separate locations, just getting that 1 second they need to pull them off the hook and then body block the shit out of the killer. It's just kind of like one of those things that you expect the killer to suddenly let you win because you got 5 generators but you didn't get out the door. So just keep that in mind when you're yelling at a killer and calling him a camper. It would make my day if you can just put some critical thinking to the way the game is played in the different phases. They camp between the first phase of generators. I can understand you calling him a camper and hating that, and that's no fun. But for the killer, at the end of the game when the doors are open, you can't tell me that camping's not fun, because you played the whole damn game up until you died, and you're just really mad you didn't make it to the door after 5 full generators and probably looping the killer in God-forsaken amount. So, if you can kind of level with me there, I know this is a bit of a rant, but I thought it was really important that we have this kind of discussion. Camping is not always a bad thing, it's sometimes a required thing, and it's really weird to have to say that, but, you know, you gotta think about it a little bit there. Thank you everybody for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, good game.